Coach Scott here again from Rock City Boxing Apex PT. Time for another new Friday challenge here today. So today's Friday challenge, we're going to utilize some TheraBand or TheraTubing or sport cords. So if you already don't already have a set of sport cords or TheraTubes or anything, I highly recommend you get some. They're very affordable. You can get an entire set with like a storage bag and hooks and all the different weights on Amazon for $25 or so. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Usually they come with some exercises, but I can also give you some things to work on at home. Again, I highly recommend them. You can do a lot of cool things with them. They're safe, they're effective. So I'm gonna use this one here. I already have anchored in the door. Usually these come with a door anchor. If you just have a piece of band or tubing, you can tie a knot at the end, put it in the door, shut the door, pull on it a couple times to make sure it's anchored in there properly. All right, so first exercise for today is a Pail press. So I'm basically gonna stand with my shoulder facing the door that's anchored in. And I'm gonna hold like so, all right? Or I can just grab onto the tube like so, but you wanna have both hands together or clasped. And you're going to push outward, okay? Parallel with the wall. And then I'm gonna come back in nice and slow. So the closer I stand, the easier this will be. The further I stand, the harder this will be. You don't wanna go quick. You don't wanna let it pull you over. You don't wanna rotate. You're just trying to start right in the middle of the chest, push out, pause, and then back in, okay? Push out, pause, and back in. The further I go away, the harder this gets, the more it's trying to rotate me. So I'm trying to resist that rotation, just like so. I can do 30 seconds in one direction and then turn around and do 30 seconds in the other. Or I can do 1 minute and then go back and do a minute on the other side. Okay, so the Pail press with a TheraBand, TheraTube, or sport cord. Second thing today is some more weight shifting, So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna start with our feet hip width apart, and we're gonna weight shift side to side today. So side to side, taking off the heel as I shift away from it. And then we'll add in that head turning. So I'm gonna look at the foot that has the weight on it. At the foot that has the weight on it, just like so. So I'm looking side to side, weight shifting, turning my head. You can also add in a little bit of a reach here. Okay, a little bit of a reach here, but make sure you keep that head turning. The head turning is key here, going back and forth for 1 minute. You can also put your feet together, okay, and still weight shift side to side a little bit. That's gonna be a little bit harder for your balance. Whee! So I'm weight shifting side to side, taking the heel off, looking towards the foot that has the weight on it. Back and forth, okay? Number 3 is some plus walks. So essentially this is one that you're gonna need a little bit of space for, all right? And we're looking at like an addition sign here. So I have forward, sideways, back, and left, similar to like when we did a clock drill in class. So what I'll do is I'll take 2 steps, 1, 2 forward, 1, 2 backward. 2 steps to the right, 2 steps back to the center, 2 steps backwards, carefully, back to the center, 2 steps to the left, back to the center, okay? So this is one, again, you have some space for. You can also use visual cues in a room, like a picture on a wall or a clock or a door, and you kind of try to stay in line with those. And also think about where you start, because you're going to find yourself kind of tending to go more forward than you'll go backwards, or maybe more forward than to the side. You're always trying to be consistent and end in the same space that you started with. So front, side, back, left. Don't rush on this one, but go for about a minute, just working on stepping in different directions, okay? Number 4 is figure 8 taps. Figure 8 taps. So essentially what you'll do here, you'll get into a wide stance, bend the knees a little bit, and we're gonna squat down and clap or tap fingers and then come up. Down, clap, come up. Down, clap, come up. Okay? So every time you come up, the arms come back out. What I don't want you to do is just stay down here and do this. Okay, I want you to get up every time into that upright position and then come down and clap. Up, down and clap. Up, down and clap. Up. 1 minute. All right? And then the last thing for today, number 5, is the punch combinations again. Looking at going from 12 to 1. So going backwards. So we'll start with the knees and end with the jab or the cross jab. So you'll go 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, all the way back to 1. So just to run through that real quick. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say them while you're doing it. It will help you remember them and learn them. Just practice, practice, practice. So all these exercises, at least 1 minute, sorry, at least 2 minutes, okay? But you can also do 3 or 4 each, and it won't take that long. Have fun, be safe. If you need anything, let me know.